Dear students, in today's class, I am explaining how to construct the velocity triangle for steam turbines. So for a given problem, we have to take appropriate scale. Scale means, the velocity we have to take to certain scale. In the given problem, I have taken scale as 50 meters per second is equal to 1 centimeter. According to that scale, I am constructing the velocity triangle. So for u is 235.6 meters per second. For that, I have taken length is 4.7 centimeters according to our scale. So, the U is represented by AB line, AB horizontal line. So, U is how much? 4.7 centimeters. U is represented by AB line. While you are constructing the velocity triangle, you have to draw a rough sketch in one corner. By seeing that rough sketch only, you construct the velocity triangle. Now, from point A, you draw one inclined line, which makes alpha 1 angle. How much alpha 1 is? 20 degrees. From A, you draw one inclined line to AB, which makes an angle of how much? Alpha 1. Alpha 1 is equal to how much? 20 degrees. Now, so the V1 is 523.6 meters per second. For that scale is how much? It is 10.51 meters. So, with your compass, you take 10.52 centimeters with your compass. I have taken 10.5 centimeters with your compass. So, A as a center, you draw an arc that has to intersect an inclined line drawn from A. So, this arc where it is intersecting, that point are represented as point C. So, this AC line now, it represents V1. V1 is equal to how many centimeters? Taken as 10.5 centimeters. Now, you join BC line. That BC represents VR1. Is it clear? BC represents VR1. Extend AB line beyond B. Okay, now from point C, you drop one vertical line to the extended AB horizontal line. Where it meets, that point is D. The CD line, it represents VF1. Okay. Now you measure the angle subtended by this VR1 line. How much angle is subtending? Is it 10, 20, 30, some 36 degrees. What is it? 36 degrees. So this angle subtended by this VR1, this is beta 1, that is equal to, we got as 36 degrees. So beta 1 is equal to how much? 36 degrees, which I measured from the velocity triangle. Similarly, you measure the length of the BC. The length of the BC is how much? It is the length of the BC is 6.7 centimeters. So BC is equal to 6.7 centimeters, that is equal to VR1. But VR2 is equal to 0.9 VR1. VR2 is equal to how much? 0.9 VR1. So 0.9 into 6.7, it is how much? So we have to calculate 0.9 into 6.7. Yes, we are calculating 0.9 into 6.7. Yes, 0.9 into 6.7, you will get 6 centimeters. VR2 is equal to 6 centimeters. That VR2 is going to be represented by a line PE, which makes an angle beta 2. Beta 2 is how much? Beta 1 minus 3 degrees. So beta 1 is 36 minus 3, 33 degrees. So VR2 is represented by PE line. That VR2 makes beta 2 angle. So use your protractor. From B, okay, take an angle of 33 degrees, 10, 20, 30, 33 degrees. from B, you take an angle of 33 degrees. Now, you join this line. So, the line drawn from B, it makes an angle of 33 degrees. 33, is it correct? Yes, 33 degrees. Now, we already measured what is BE length. How much BE length is 6 centimeters. With your compass, you take 6 centimeters as an arc with your compass. B as a center, you draw an arc that should intersect an inclined line drawn from B. So where it is intersecting, that point is called as what is E. So this B is VR2 line, which makes what is the angle is beta 2 angle, which makes what angle is beta 2 angle. Now we join A with E line. This AE line, it represents V2. It represents V2. Now, you extend this AB line, beyond A, and from E, you draw one vertical line. One vertical line to extension of AB line. So where this line meets, that is called as F. That is called as F. So EF line is called as VF2. EF line is called as VF2. Now, you see from this figure, A to D, this distance, it represents VU1. This is important. We need this VU1 in our calculations. Next, you see from FA, what is FAF? It represents your VU2. Is it clear? Now, we construct this velocity triangle. In this velocity triangle, you take length of each component. For example, VU1, you measure how much length is there, VU1. By using a scale, you measure VU1 is how much is there? It is almost all 10 centimeters. What is 9.9 centimeters? But what is 1 centimeter is equal to how much? 50 meters per second. So 9.9 into 50 is equal to how much you'll get. You have to calculate. 9.9 into 50. You are getting 495 meters per second. Similarly, you measure VU2. VU2 how much you'll get? 0.3 centimeters. So by using your scale, convert 0.3 into 50. It is 15 meters per second. Similarly, you measure VF1. So all these values are needed to calculate different things. VF1. VF1, you measure. VF1 is what? This length. VF1 is 3.4 centimeters. So 3.4 into 50. How much you'll get? 3.4 into 50. 3.4 into 50. You'll get 170 meters per second. Similarly, measure VF2. VF2, you'll get 2.9 centimeters. So 2.9 into 50. How much you'll get? 2.9 into 50. It comes around 145 meters per second. Similarly, if you want, you can measure V2 length, VR1 length and VR2 length. Convert those lengths into meter per second according to your scale. So these VU1, VU2, VF1, VF2, VR1, VR2, beta 1 and beta 2. All these values you have to substitute in the formula according to the requirement and calculate what we needed. So